Problems. Nothing but problems. Right. As you can see, my drain's blocked. And I think, I'm not sure, but it seems I found another bodge. It just stopped last Sunday, stopped running. It was running perfectly before that. And it's hardly running, look. Now it's overflowing. Now, it seems I found another bodge from the 70s when they did it. Because I've had a look, I got to get the water out. I used that jar with a bit of string. I've had to get the cover off, which I'd concreted round a bit. That wasn't too bad. Anyway, I get down there and I poked around, and it looked like they've just left a gap in the pipe. You know, in between two pipes. So, it should be running out that pipe down there, and if I hold that in there, well, even you can see that there's nothing running whatsoever, so something suddenly blocked it, or it's collapsed, or been soaking away, we don't know. Anyway, that definitely works with from that drain, right? So the toilet and the bathroom are all fed into that pipe down there that you can see. Just see, I think. Yeah, you should be able to see it there, that pipe coming out there. So I think the best plan, because the only other way I can see of doing it, if it's blocked, you're not going to be able, I went to get a couple of rods to see if I could rod it back, but you're not going to get it round that bend in there. I don't think. I think it'll want to go up the other bend, but we could try it sometime. But I think the best plan, and the simplest, is just to get 1 or 2 lengths of this pipe and take it into that drain at the end. So that'll certainly get me by for a year or two, won't it? So I think that's what we've got to do. So I've just struggled for a couple of hours getting this off, and it is a bloody struggle, and it goes deep. It's about a yard deep, that goes to the bottom, so I just don't know. Anyway, that's that problem. The other problem, last week I gave in and got a recoil spring for my mower. So Sunday afternoon I had a struggle, and it's a bit chewed up inside, and I struggled and I got it to recoil. Then I put it on, but when I tightened it up, it doesn't engage and it doesn't go back properly, you see. So that's not a finished job, right? So that was problem number 2. Now I'll go and show you problem number 3. So on to problem number 3, which was actually problem number 1. A few weeks ago, I went to start my car up, and I turned the key and it did nothing. I tried again, it worked, so I thought it just hadn't turned it properly. And after that it worked. So, it worked all the time, didn't happen again, and it did just happen briefly at Field Bangers, right? So after I ended up having a good day on Saturday, went to my car, and nothing. Fiddled the key, nothing. So I come home, and it started, worked, then it didn't work, so I thought I better get another starter. So I rang round, and remember it's getting old, you know, they're hard to find, so I rang round, and one of the scrapyards said they had one, so which was near Tony's. So I rang him, he said, well, come over, and I said, I know it might not be, because blooming starter's hidden right underneath. You know, I couldn't even see it, couldn't even find it. You know it was a wet day. I don't want to be laying on wet grass and you can't crawl under your car, something you can't see. Anyway, we've had a look, and but it worked, as I say. Ever since I got to Tony's, he helped me, like as usual, brilliant bloke. He helped me, and he it worked. Now what we've done for now is we've put a jumper switch on. Now I'd never had this off before, and I don't think, oh yeah, you can see actually. Down there you can actually see, if I point to it maybe you'll see, there's two plugs, and from the ignition barrel it's a simple one. All there is are 4 wires, and now Tony's shown me. I mean, I could have worked it out if I'd known, but I didn't even know how to take the barrel out, never done one, and he has. So all you've got is a feed and your auxiliary, and then your ignition, and then start. And so it's pretty simple. So all we've done is bypass the live to the solenoid with a switch. So now, if it does happen again, because of course you can't fix a problem when you haven't got one, can you? So if that doesn't work next time, I can try that. Now if that doesn't work, well then it's obviously something else, but so they are. Bloody wonderful, innit, eh? Things we do for fun. Right, plenty long enough, leave you with that. I hope you've enjoyed the little tales of woe. We know we like to see people struggling. Alright, we'll let you know how I get on. Well, that's sorted job number 3 out. Look, didn't take long. See? Just run a bit of pipe along there. It's flowing alright. It's going downhill, so it won't be a problem again. A little overflow, it don't matter about. I can sort that out later. And the grill on there, I can just put that back. I'll just cut a slot in it and put it over there. Anyway, so that's sorted, innit? Just need a little bit of tidying up. So that's one thing, I suppose. Right. Next.